going on. Things are gonna get better.
Hey everyone! So my name is Chevy Williams. I am your health, wellness, and fitness accountability coach, and I help you reach your goals by holding you accountable for reaching them. One way I do that is through motivational videos. Another way I do that is through my YouTube channel, LBX Fitness. So you guys, share this video. It is 2019. We're almost into the very first full week. We are 5 days in. I'm super excited. But I was doing some thinking yesterday and today, and I thought about excuses. And I want you guys, I'm going to give you some homework to do, but I want you guys to stop with the excuses. Now, it's not going to be easy to stop letting your excuses stop you on your journey, right? So excuses. And we know we all have excuses as to why we don't work out, as to why we don't want to eat healthy, right? Excuse. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to take the time out, and I want you to write down 3 excuses that you give yourself for not either working out or eating healthy. So for example, working out excuse may be, I don't have time. I don't have time to work out. Another excuse may be for eating, I don't want to eat salads all the time. Let's go with another workout one. Another workout would be, I don't have the money to go to the gym. Right. Another eating one might be, but I love to eat sweets, right? So those are excuses that we give ourselves, or I'm too tired. Now, some days you may be too tired, but other days you are using that as an excuse not to do what you're supposed to do. Another excuse for eating is I'm stressed out. So you stress eat, right? And so I want you guys to take 3 excuses, only 3. Take 3 excuses, write them on paper. And I want you then, after the excuse you write, I want you to write down how you plan to avoid using that excuse to not reach your goal in 2019. So if your excuse, for example, is, I don't have the money to work out, what could you say the opposite of that would be? Okay, so I don't have the money to work out and go to the gym, but I can work out at home using YouTube videos. I can do Chevy's Facebook Live workouts, right? I can create my own workout or buy a DVD and work out at home. So take those 3 excuses, and I want you to write the opposite, and then I want you to put them up somewhere where you can see them. So you may have different copies in places. You may have a copy at work. So at work, that's more of probably eating healthy. So you may need to see that. The excuse may be, well, my coworkers always want to go out to eat. Well, how do you solve that? I bring my own food and I tell them no, not this time, right? So you may need to put those things up. So the journey is never going to be easy. I have been on this journey consistently, right, since December 3rd, 2012. And it has not been easy even for me. I've had good days, I've had bad days. I had good months, I had some few bad months. Up and down, up and down, up and down, right? And sometimes I have even used excuses. And sometimes when I needed to take a break, I didn't and should have. So for example, my body was really tired. So I go to the gym to go work out because I was like, oh, that's an excuse. I'm going to still go. And I literally went to the gym, walked in the women's locker room, stepped out the women's locker room, stood in the doorway because I go very early in the morning, stood in the doorway and said, you know, your body, I just couldn't do it that day. Now I done got dressed the whole 9, right? So I went back home and went to bed. So there are days like that where your body is actually really too tired. Now for some of you, your excuses, to end them, you may need to get up earlier in the day, right? Because you find yourself extremely exhausted and tired at night. And so then you get home, I'm just too tired. It's been a long day. I'm not gonna be able to work out. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I do it tomorrow. Well, tomorrow ends up being 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. And then you find at the end of the year, you're gonna say again, I'm gonna start on January 1st. But you still have the same excuses. So you have to get rid of those excuses and find ways that you can overcome them. Again, sometimes the excuse you may give into the excuse and maybe you are too tired, right? And maybe today you do really want to eat pizza, right? Maybe you want to have that burger. Maybe you want to eat that piece of candy. But those excuses should not outweigh your good you doing good, right? So sometimes we might drink some wine, or we might have some liquor, or we might eat some cake. So even I do. I eat cake, and I like donuts, and sometimes I drink a soda. But it is not consistent. It is not all the time, and so sometimes I do. But you don't want to fall into that trap of giving an excuse to why you want to do that, and then you never get back on track. And everything, for some reason, is always, I'm going to start on Monday. It could be Tuesday, and you mess up on Tuesday, and you say, you know what? I'm just going to start on Monday. Stop starting on Monday. Leave that Monday excuse alone. Just start the next day, or the next minute, or the next hour. Stop waiting till Monday to start. It could be Friday. People say, I'm going to start on Monday. No, start on Saturday, right? Start on Saturday. Give your body a one-day break. But eating and being consistent is where you're going to see all your results. So stop coming up with the excuses. Buy you some items. Like I have a crock pot. I have all kinds of stuff. I'm shocked I even have counter space. Buy different items to help you reach your goal when it comes to cooking, right? And find some really good recipes. Sometimes there are recipes out there that are really, really good. You just haven't tried them, so you don't know. Everything is not about fried food. But let's just say, for example, you like to eat fried food. Buy you an air fryer. Test it out. See how that works for you. You may enjoy using the air fryer, and it replaces fried chicken. So now you have air fried chicken, air fried French fries, right? So you can still eat those things, not in all the grease, right? So that's what I want you guys to do. Again, here's your homework assignment, and you can post it to this, to the post or the description box, or the post or below, and let me know your 3 top excuses. And after your top 3 excuses, I want you to write how you plan not to fall into those excuses in 2019. Write it in the post for accountability. Write it on paper, type it up, print it out, put it in places that you can see, in your car, on your mirror, on the fridge, on the refrigerator, all right, on your laptop, at work. Put them in places so that you don't use those excuses, right, not to reach your goals. So I hope that is very helpful in this 2019 year. So let's be victorious this year, as my pastor would say. And check out the links are posted in the description box. And also visit my website, www.lbxfitness.com. Don't forget, subscribe to my YouTube channel, LBX Fitness. I will see you guys Monday if you're joining me for the Facebook Live workout, or you're heading over to YouTube to do one of my workout videos. All right, you guys, have an awesome weekend. Bye.
Keep pushing.